Hi, I'm Mark McPherson and welcome to one of my videos where I look at the 11 essential or core non-verbal or visual communication skills. And in this video I'm looking at what I call congruency, being congruent. And being congruent is all about making sure that our hand movements, our body movements, our posture and everything else matches, that is congruent with what comes out our mouth. Now most of the time it's natural, we do it. We're happy to see someone, we tell them we're happy and we look like this. Oh wow, what an honour. We naturally are congruent. But two things, some of the time we're not. We're a little bit sloppy perhaps, and we're nervous or whatever it happens to be. Or sometimes our mind is off somewhere else. We've all had those occasions where someone has said, oh, are you okay? And you go, oh yes. And say, oh, you looked worried. So we need to be a little bit careful of that, that we might have had a serious look on our face. So you need to be careful. If you want to come across as being happy, well, make sure that you actually look happy. Now, what that means is if we're talking about a small issue, let's do this. It's a small issue. If we're talking about a big issue, let's make it a big issue. If we're talking about up, let's make sure we do this. But let's not overdo it. You can overdo it. You don't have to say, yesterday I had a cup of tea. And you know, when you have a cup of tea, you don't always have to do this. It might add to the story. That's fine. So we need to be congruent, but making sure that our visuals are not just congruent, they actually match appropriately the story, the topic, our presentation. So you don't always have to say, so I went down the stairs. But that might work. That might be an appropriate thing to do. But the big thing is to make sure it's congruent. We've all heard about or seen those situations where someone has said, yes, I'm really happy to be here. Well, it doesn't really look like they're happy to be there. Though they might be, we might be misjudging it. But it's important to make an effort. Anyway, let's leave it there. Whatever you're doing, wherever you are, please look after yourselves, look after your friends and family, and I do hope to speak to you soon. All the very best.